G'day mate, welcome to this quick introduction to Biter Battles, and this one's slightly different. This is for the Biter Battles Champions. So, a couple of things about Biter Battles, and we're going to go over these as quickly as possible. So, Biter Battles is a PvEVP. Yes, it is indirect combat, because Factorio is really not designed for direct combat, considering behemoth biters have like over 3,000 hit points and a player has 250. Yeah, things don't scale up evenly for PvP. But the way we got around this was Biter Battles with, PvEVP. So what you have to do in Biter Battles is you have to make science. We're going to cover science in a second. Make science packs. Those science packs you can either put in your own lab. Once they're in your own lab, you can use them for research. Research will obviously give you access to new technologies. Upgrade your existing technologies. Bigger bullets, better bullets, faster bullets, more explosive bullets. All those normal things we have in Factorio. You can go all the way up to lasers and flamers if you want, but at the same time, the other team is also teching up. They're also increasing their technology. They're also finding more effective ways to deal with the biters themselves. On top of that, each team has a GUI, we're going to cover that in just a second, up the top left-hand corner, which they can use to throw any science packs they have in their inventory across the river to the other side. When throwing them across the river to the other side's biters will increase in two numbers. One is their evolution, the other is their threat. Okay, higher the evolution, we've all dealt with evolution before, bigger and badder evolution is obviously bad for the poor little engineer. Higher threat is, think of threat as more of a gauge of how many biters are on their way. How many biters are scheduled to come and ruin your day. Your one objective for each team is to protect the silo. Only protect the silo, nothing else really matters. Obviously, if you happen to live a little bit longer at the same time, that's definitely a bonus. Now, being that this is the Biter Battles Champions tournament, there's a couple of rule changes. First off, matches are 3v3, okay? Plus, there's an extra team player, which is entirely optional. That team player can sit on the lovely island in the middle of the map. Whilst they're sitting in the middle of the map, they can obviously be in Discord, they can yell at their team, notice mistakes. At the same time, they can view a limited area of what the other team on the other side of the river is doing. Yes, the two teams are separated by a lovely river across the middle, which is non-landfillable, non-traversable, nothing can shoot across it. The teams are 100% immune from one another. On top of that, each match in the Biter Battles Championships has an away team and a home team. The home team gets 3 advantages. One is to choose which side of the map they want to play on. Not that it really matters, both sides are mirrored 100%, so they're exactly the same. They get to re-roll the map twice. So if they're not happy with how the map rolled, they can choose to re-roll it. And the other option they get is they get to choose a starter pack. We're going to come back to starter packs in just a second. So, biters are bad, number 1. Number 2, protect your silo. Number 3, there's one other change to increase the speed of these championship rounds, is after 2 hours of gameplay, Armageddon mode will be activated. Armageddon basically scales up evolution from whatever it is to 100% very, very quickly. 100% Evo is bad. Very, very bad, especially in Biter Battles, of which the evolution can scale past 100%, I should mention, because, it's a battle of championships. One team must survive, one team must fail. On top of that, as I said, they've already removed artillery and the atomic bomb. There's also no landmines, and of course there's no landfill. There's no cliffs on the map. One other thing is, or two other things, is the game can be paused if somebody's having connection issues, and also the game speed can be lowered if the teams start running into UPS problems. Lastly, we have a clear corpses command. The corpses automatically magically disappear every 15 minutes because, well, there's a lot of corpses on the map. So, starter pack choices. We have the regular, the science, the robot, and the combat. So as we can see, the different starter packs are designed to accelerate that early game, get it up and running a lot faster. There are definitely pros and cons to different starter packs. All depends on how the two teams are training, what sort of packs they're training with. One of the other things with this particular round of championships is the Behemoth League is big and nasty and has no blueprints. The Biter League does have blueprints. So the goodies chosen in the starter packs appear in these 3 chests for each team to grab out their required items. They do have that silo to protect. There is a limited amount of defenses around the silo to start with. Also, there is guaranteed 3 gun turrets to protect the lovely rocket silo, along with random guns with random amounts of ammo around the outside. Again, that depends on the gods of RNG. On top of that, both teams have an exactly identical mirrored map. So we can see the iron between the two of them is mirrored, copper, coal, so on and so forth. There is a certain amount of dedicated resources to start with, along with a mixed patch. The mixed patch, the resources are much more dense. You know, we're talking 1,000 plus per tile here compared to 600 over here, 500. So much more dense, but the catch is it's mixed. Lastly is we have this as this lovely GUI up here that lets me take science packs out of my inventory and throw them to the other team. On top of that, you can choose to throw a fish. If you throw a fish across to the other team, you will be able to see what the other team sees for 45 seconds per fish. There are many fish, get much spy time. So with all that said, we should probably cover biter pathfinding really quickly. So as we already covered, there are no cliffs on the map, and both sides of the map are perfectly mirrored. So we can see every iron patch, every coal patch, every rock, every little bit of water matches one side to the other side perfectly. But at the far end of the map, on both the north and the south, you're going to find that's where the biters live. Now the biters do not directly path for the silo, because that would be boring. You just build all your defenses across the front of the wall. What the biters actually do is they are sent to path across the map to a random location. It could be directly in front of your base, it could be to the far east or the far west, and then once they're sent out there, that's the point when they're actually sent towards the silo. So in Biter Battles Championships, at least you will find that often biters will come and flank bases. You have been warned, it does make the game much more interesting, but with this quick 6.5-7 minute introduction out of the way, let's get on to today's shoutcast. Okay.
Yeah, I try to avoid doing that myself.
So we have our first map. We have a shit ton of mixed ore in the middle. We have a little bit of iron, a little bit of coal, a tiny bit of stone and copper, and some limited guns. Limited guns, limited defenses. Yeah, I feel like this is going to be a reroll.
Yeah, I don't see any way that this is not a viable.
It's Baguette versus the old guard. Baguette does like their garbage smelters. They might go for this. It's entirely possible, because they really specialize in garbage smelters. They don't really care. They normally go for the mixed patch, because the mixed patch has, like, what's that? 700,000 iron compared to the iron patch, which has 130.
And I mean, but the thing is, you can only get a couple of smelters on, or you're gonna end up with mixed smelters.
Yeah, they always do mixed smelters. That's what they specialize in.
Oh, that's right. They're garbage smelters. Yeah. They just smelt everything in one line.
Yeah. Hey, Heathcliff, I have practiced on my pronunciation on names.
Now, do they normally split off stone from those garbage smelters?
They normally smelt stone straight into brick, because brick is needed for military, and if not, it's needed for walls. And Biter Battles, walls is helpful, a little bit.
Well, I meant because it takes 2 stone to make 1 wall.
Yep.
So the smelters might get clogged up a little bit.
Yeah, but eventually they'll find another bit of stone and they'll go again.
It's true.
And then they just take all the excess ore and feed it back in with the priority, so it's smelting what's already on the lines, and they split off the coal eventually. Right? And then take the coal onto the next smelter and the next smelter. So that's the only thing, is there's a chance that they might not get enough coal on the line when doing garbage smelters. That's the only catch. At which point they just normally inject some coal somewhere along the line. Yep, they're keeping it.
Oh, they are going to keep it. Oh my god.
Garbage smelters for the win. Now, they are notorious for picking the general pack. The regular pack, because it comes with a crap ton of iron and crap ton of copper, along with gears and circuits. They can get a shit ton of green, shit ton of electric miners built in their pockets instantly. And regular pack. There we go.
Regular pack. Yep. So the regular pack includes 30 fish, 45 burner miners, 60 furnaces, yeah, bunch of iron, bunch of plate and copper plate, coal, gears, green circuits, some power poles, a couple guns, ammo, and 100 pipes.
Okay, start prediction. We're going to do who wins, north versus south,
Ooh,
30-minute prediction. Spend your points wisely. Is this a final, or is it? No, it's not the final. So we have Baguette in the north versus OldGuard in the south. OldGuard has not had a great run. They're sort of the underdogs here. They might pull something out of the bag, something interesting, something special. Formidable team, don't get me wrong, but yeah, they're sort of the underdogs.
I'm only going to have my submission open for 20 minutes. Or prediction.
I'm lazy. I just copy and paste from last time.
Sounds good.
So we can see the planning with the pings left, right, and center. So, north, I'm only about going to put minus across the top, then minus across the bottom.
Look at all of those guns. Holy crap.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19? Oh, with an average of about 8 rounds each. There's a good amount of defenses. Little bit light on the copper side.
They put their flags over the silos.
You haven't seen that. That's been a recent update as well. See,
Yeah.
Doof doesn't get to do all the shitcast with me. Alright, so yes, a couple of updates we have we have the team banner goes over the silo. And there's now, if you click on the team name once, you'll actually get the inventory of all 3 players, along with what they're crafting and everything like that. Maybe you have to click once and then twice to get the extra info. I can't remember. But you get a little dialogue that gives you exactly what's their inventory, what they're doing. Which is handy. Good luck getting it to go away. Takes about 30 clicks. Maybe 40.
As long as they're not crafting something, you can, or as long as their inventory is not changing, you can click out of it.
Yeah, the problem is it's always changing. So Takabe, yes, they do get ammo. They get 30 rounds and 3 pistols. You really, really do not want to use the pistols. Really, really don't want to.
Pickaxe or nothing. You just called you out.
To go away, click the red X. I've tried that. It doesn't work. It doesn't work, Fire Razor. I appreciate it, but it doesn't work. It has to do with latency, Fire. By all means. I will demonstrate. Your mic is very different this time, JD, but I understand why. My mic, I haven't changed the settings from the studio to the house. I'm sure it works. I'm sure it works too, but I'm also sure that it's different if you change the latency, Fire. Right? Everybody else plays on 8 ticks, 9 ticks worth of latency. I play on 25 to 30 to 45.
8 to 9 ticks would be nice. I'm sitting at 12.
Oh, 12. Oh. 26, and it's a good day. Oh, they are deciding. Okay, so they're going to come down from the lake, nice and simple, and square everything off from the looks of it in the north. In the south has decided that's where they're going to put power. So, power, I assume both teams will go right here. And they'll just get a straight off the main coal, straight down into power, done, dusted, don't have to worry about it. And yeah, both teams would be silly not to defend just past the stone. Like straight up to the water, call that a defensive line. Don't take the base that further that way. Less oil's out there, at which point things might change.
You're saying do not take it past the stone?
Just on the other side of the stone. Just defend there and call it done.
And here we go.
Okay, North's off. Oh, Mega is out getting fish already. Mega's on defense. And Nero is AFK.
AFK, yep.
Or he's rearranging chests. And South is off and running. So they're getting copper up. They're getting a coal loop up in the limited crappy patch. They have copper. Copper. Okay.
Go straight for that green science. Might as well, right?
Well, that's
Except you
not...
gotta research first.
Yeah, that's something we do see often. Green science is really... It's green science or military. It's always one of the two. Military does give you the advantage of, like, it does things. You know, you use the military bits to do other things and, you know, defend yourself. Whereas green is quick and easy to get to. So South is also going for garbage smelters. They got the miners in. They're going to be they're just mining everything and smelting garbage.
Yeah, you're gonna have to do garbage smelting here. Otherwise, it's not gonna be a good day.
Yeah, there's enough iron to get you started. But yeah, because they went for the general pack, it's garbage smelt the whole way. Garbage.
The problem is, while you do have a nice amount of iron sitting over there, it is completely across the base from the coal.
Yeah, and that hurts.
Unless you can manage to squeak out some clean coal out of the little ribbons that are in there.
Like 2 miners, maybe. Maybe.
I mean, you're right. You don't need very many miners, but you'd need a couple for 1 row smelter.
Okay, so we'll click on Baguette. And we'll click on Baguette again. So I got all the dialogue. Close. Close. Close.
Oh my,
close,
it does pull up all their inventories,
close,
doesn't it?
Close. 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 Fire razor. Fire razor. Fire razor.
Just drag it off the screen.
I'm out of here. Yeah. It does go away eventually. Okay. Or maybe it doesn't today. Oh god. No. When you open the other teams, it doesn't disappear either.
Oh, now you got both of them open?
Yeah. We're just gonna leave them permanently there in the corners. Okay, great. We can keep an eye on what both teams are doing at the same time. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Alright, so South is already getting their first garbage smelter up and running. They're running it past power first. Which I guess works. It's not a bad idea.
It actually probably makes the most sense.
And North has got science up and running. They're hand feeding in to get science. Can't move Discord's voice tags so they cover Evo and threat. Oh, they're over there. Yeah, I can do that. Game. No.
Ooh, maybe it doesn't make sense to do that. They already have a backup. They've already got a traffic jam, and they're going to run out of power.
Yeah, they need to keep it moving. Okay. There we go. Rubble, not a problem. Thank you for pointing it out. There we go. Yeah, they got to keep it moving.
They got to get some chests and just throw the garbage.
They
stuff
need
that gets
to.
through it.
They need to. Oh god, can I ping? Fire razor. I'm officially. Oh no, there's my pings eventually. They need to get miners down here, to get coal running.
Yep. More coal.
And yeah, probably just take all the garbage and just get rid of it. So Neuro's doing the same. He's finally adding input inserters. Probably a mistake. I'd probably get all the inputs done. They're speedrunners. They can get all the inserters done fairly quickly, provided they got them pre-crafted. He is crafting quickly, so yeah. South is got their smelters up and running, but the same story. They need to actually get rid of the plate. They need to do something with it. And
they're sending the plate the complete opposite direction that I thought they would.
Yeah, well, Loomis is building the smelters on the right, and Anti-Patience is building the base on the left. I think communication skills need to maybe be improved.
I don't know.
Yeah, like oil is right there. Like we're gonna be going to the east no matter what. I'd be building the base in this gap between iron and the river. Just whack it in there.
Yep. By the way, don't forget both channels. Get your predictions in.
Yep. Spend those jetty tiers and doof. What doof? What do you call them?
Dunce caps.
That's it. The dunce caps.
And we are a bunch of idiots over here, so at least I am. I don't know about everybody else.
Clear GUIs. Hey! And that kills everybody's. Excellent. Thanks, Fire. Everlord might not be happy. Oh! North ran out of power. They didn't feed it. They didn't feed the demon.
They're back up and running already.
I know. It's a mistake. It's a mistake. It's spider battles. Little mistakes can cost you everything. So Loomis is getting more spells up running, but not enough coal. Still. Oh, he's ghosted one in. It's a ghost miner. They work extra hard.
That's right. The evolution starts right away, and biters start coming in right away.
And
ooh, there's our first throw.
That helps, yeah. So that's added, what, 2%? 2%. Tiny little boost. So,
hey, you know, it'll distract Team South for a little bit when those biters come in. Although there is plenty of...
There is, and Jedi has been rearranging the guns in the south. So he's already got one pillbox up. He's probably going to put another one in the middle, and then I assume he's going to do nothing in the right. Because the right's pretty well defended. But yeah, he's already rearranging pillboxes, rearranging walls. The catch is, you're one player down, and rearranging walls is painfully slow.
They're doing the same thing on the north. They're rearranging walls.
Yeah, same story. It's painfully slow until you get that steel pickaxe. It's just, ugh.
Yep.
Hey, rope. Wait time for a minute stream. It is 7 a.m. on a Friday.
It's almost not worth it at the beginning of the match anyway, because the further out it is, the more time they're going to have to A, chew through your walls, and B, it takes you longer to get there to fight them. So I would say at the beginning, unless you need the space, just leave it where it's at.
Well, it's that catch-22. It's easier to grab the space now than it is later. Later on, it's very hard to expand because there's constant biters coming in. But if you already grabbed that ground early, it's easier to hold it. So
fair enough.
Okay. So in the south, we're definitely moving iron or plates from one side of the base to the other side of the base because communication. Definitely communication.
All right, Team South is currently in the process of researching steel processing and military.
Yep, want to get those grenades as fast as possible. North, I haven't been watching.
They're not researching anything.
Anything, which is a mistake. Everlord's going to be yelling at them right now. What are we researching? Why are we not researching? Like, steel axe, if you're going to pick up those walls. Heavy armor, really, really good. They've obviously got steel processing. They just need to, have the ability to get some armor. They've already got grenade production up and running. South has no grenades yet. They don't have military science? No, they don't have military 2.
Wow, that's impressive. Already having military 2 up, so you can get those grenades. But grenades, it's life or death in this game.
Yes. Yeah. Take a grenade, throw it on the floor, fixes all the problems. Well, the problem.
And not only do they have grenades already up and running at the north, they've already got evolution 6% higher than they do in the south.
Yeah.
Or vice versa.
And
they got South's evolution 6% higher.
And it's 15%. 15% is when we start seeing mediums start dropping in.
18%.
18%. 15, 18, somewhere in there. I'll take Deuce's word for it. But yeah, mediums are bad. Mediums take 2 grenades each. No, 3. 3 until you get the bigger explosive research.
Yes.
And North has just almost started automating. They've got their plates coming out. They're going on a single belt that wobbles around. Oh god, there's one bit of water right there. How bad would you feel? Okay, so they're going to take their mix line out. They're going to run it straight past any assemblers. Doesn't matter whether it needs iron or copper. Don't give a shit. They will split out stone first and just turn it all on the walls. But it all goes to the walls. Whatever can't go on the wall machine fast enough, they'll just dump the boxes full of probably paths later on. Meanwhile, the attacks are coming in. We've already got one gun in the north without ammo. Probably be better if you pick that up, guys. And we can see there is a radar in the north, which is exploring. The radar in the south is, well, exploring north side of the map. Because, yeah, it sucks to be on the south side. Steam engines are going both teams. Although
It's interesting. Both teams put that radar in the exact same spot, or is that set there at the beginning?
No, they put it there. Radar does two things. One, it explores. Two, it's a military structure, so biters really like the taste of it.
Yep, draws the biters.
But North's power is peaked. They...
All right, Team South has gotten military 2 research, so we should probably see
Also
grenades
have
get
friends.
started pretty damn quick.
They have friends. Oh, South has grenades. Can confirm. Saw one fly.
Might have pocket crafted a few.
Yeah. And yes, we had last spider battles. We had a comment from a viewer on the straight wall theory. And that is, straight walls push spiders along. They don't tend to stop and fight. They tend to slide along the walls. Whereas crooked walls, like what we have in the south, tend to snag biters on the walls. Don't know if there's any validation to this theory yet, but maybe there is. Okay, so South's doing fine power-wise. North is peaking their power, but they're upgrading it right now.
Now, is Team South going to move their power? Is that why they have ghosted down the power?
I would assume so.
Oh, I bet you what they're going to do is right now the way they're probably going to invert the factory. Now, I can't see them tearing down what they have.
No,
Let's say invert the factory, but I don't know. That just seems weird.
I have no idea. I honestly have no idea. Like, coal is right there, but they're building green sites on top of coal, which is a giant mistake.
Yeah.
But they have green signs up and running. It's sort of hand-fed and a little bit of box-fed. And it's getting there. It's getting there. So South's going to start pumping out green sites, which should let them catch up, hopefully. Meanwhile, North has gone all red sites still and just boxed up the excess. And they're about to move on to some serious amounts of green sites. I think ZM's trying to work out how to build this. He's having a moment. There may be some thinking going on. But which sliding or stacking biters is preferable? In theory, you want them to slide down the wall. If biters are coming from there to there, you'd prefer them to just slide along the wall until they get close and then have to go in. Preferably.
So, I'm not fully understanding why they're doing the smelting on the right and building on the left and crossing over the ore that might eventually need. I guess I don't understand the...
I'm going 100% with lack of communication. That's the only thing I can assume. Because, like, you have the water on the left-hand side, okay? Water on the left-hand side means if you build a wall there, the lake's going to defend a certain amount of your front, you're good. There's oil on the right. If you build towards the right, you're going to have more space. Potentially you come out to this lake and this lake as well for your front and get more defense for free. You know, I can't see any reason why both teams are doing it and why they're building across the ore.
Yeah, I mean, hey, you know, they're doing a whole hell of a lot better than I would be doing, but it just, to me, that seems counterintuitive.
It does, and I don't understand either. It's just, it's happening. It's fine. I'm sure there's a grand master plan that we don't understand. What I do understand is biters coming out of the south, and yeah, there's a few bullets. There's less bullets. There's many less bullets.
They're almost empty.
There's no bullets. Jedi with a grenade. Copper grenade. In the face. Done. Problem solved.
Oh, they got another big attack coming in right behind it.
Yeah, well, their threat's up around 500, so they're going to have not quite constant attacks, but fairly regular attacks. And I don't see ammo being automated anywhere. No, Patience is building another power plant where it was ghosted down. Okay. Yeah, I'm confused. I'm so confused. Trying to have combat bases building this way, you keeping everything centered around your side, whilst hurting a little in the resource availability on the water side. Yeah, I understand keeping it super compact, but I think they've on this particular map. Don't see the point.
The Rebel, I like that idea.
Hey, Pete.
It might be difficult, though.
Jetty, Clown, and Doof for a team? No. I already did a team once with Clowntown. That was horrible. Horrible.
See, I'd be easy. I'd just let you guys tell me what to do, and I'd do it, and I'd make it happen.
The problem was I was already doing that with Clowntown. So now I've got to boss around 2 of you. That's just too much. Too much.
No, I mean, the thing is, I think all of us... Oh, look at this. I didn't see that until just now. There's a little strip of water. Just the tiniest strip of water possible. Right there.
That's so annoying.
Anyway, I mean, I can figure out what I need to do, but, you know, if you need something done, I just go and do what I need to do.
Yeah. Oh, look, Biter Battles, unfortunately with Biter Battles, it's much like the MMO speedrunning. Like, it was sort of okay because you could have one person in charge, but in Biter Battles, there's not enough time. There's not enough time for one person to be in charge.
Yep.
I guess,
well, you have the one person that's in charge would be the captain
spy,
of the...
Yeah. I guess if that person...
JD for spy.
Yeah, sure. Watch me get so frustrated with barking commands and nobody's doing it.
I'd almost pay to see that.
You just have to watch me do any speedrun. That's pretty much how it went. Bark commands, then 3 minutes later, is this done yet? What? Why not? Okay, so Baguette is continuing with more garbage smelting. All the garbage.
Yeah, that's about the only way to do it. I mean, you could run straight iron, but when you got to deal with the iron that's coming out of the garbage anyway, you don't need to worry about it.
No, just straight garbage. Smelt all the garbage. Unfortunately, they're not consuming it fast enough at the other end. That's their only catch. They have too much iron, not enough copper. So it looks like the new line is a little bit heavier on the copper, maybe. And the way the copper's spread out, they might not have enough dedicated copper. And yes, they have started mass producing walls, which Mega will be using. Jedi does not have a wall build yet. No. Oh. South is going to use the dedicated iron as well. Does have a garbage smelter and a dedicated iron smelter. And they're boxing up the stone. So
South, they got one that's garbage and the other is straight iron.
Doof broke up. Something went wrong. Discord hates me? No, Discord does not hate me. Cool. South has got a really cool squiggly belt. Gotta give him props for the squiggly belt. Poor confused inserter. But they're just pulling off their stone. They're not doing anything with it. Yeah.
They're doing something with it because they're making walls. I swear they're making walls somewhere. They're doing something with walls. Ooh. And half of that is now deconned.
Yeah.
I'm playing anyway.
I'm guessing it's using resources too fast.
Yep, this stuff isn't getting down the line to be able to create all the other things that need to be made.
And Jedi is in charge of walls and needs more grenades and run faster and avoid acid better. He's getting there.
And resupply those turrets. Do they have any bullet manufacturing anywhere?
No. I haven't seen bullets being made for either team. Like, they don't take that long to craft. But you tend to spend them fairly quickly. And they're probably better off.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's going to hurt. Oh, 6.
Put them at 16, so they're not quite to mediums yet, but they are darn close.
Just grab the packs again. Grab the packs again. Empty the labs. Oh, they've got power problems in the north again. North expand too hard, too fast. And south has very close to power problems as well. They're getting close. Yeah, at 16.3, just grab all the packs. All the empty labs. Empty labs, grab everything in the boxes, throw it again. Just in case. Just need to pop them over the edge. There we go.
Team South is boxing up green.
17.5. Boom! Done. Oh, Jedi's explored. Oh, he's got another lake. Oh, they've got oil. It's got oil inside the wall. It's a very long front. A very long front.
But they won't be attacking that side. At least we haven't seen any attacks coming from that side yet. But they do have biters inside their base.
Jedi's gonna deal with them, maybe. He's going for maximum acid steppage. Yep.
But Team South does have, they do have some green that they're boxing up at the moment.
Yeah, old guard. So South is going for engine right now. They're going towards oil. And Jedi is out of bullets. I just saw the pickaxe. I saw the pickaxe get whipped out. That's how you're going to kill him.
And, yep, Team South now has medium biters and spitters.
So they're going for engine first, then electronics, then fast inserter, then steel axe. Problem is, engine requires green science. Which they have, don't get me wrong, they have, but they probably have more red in the labs. No, they have about the same at both, but they just don't have enough labs. 3, 4, 8. 10? Okay.
I mean, they've got a bunch of green science that's sit in a box. They could take that and throw it back on the line or back in the labs. And
the labs are fully running and fully stocked. The problem is there's just not that many labs. There's just not that.
And there's no way to expand it.
They could get another line in.
They could get most of another line in.
Yeah. Whereas
they wouldn't be able to get one there unless they hand fed it.
Probably. I can get one there. Yeah, I can get one there. Just. North is a problem.
Is it a problem or is it an inconvenience?
Well, it turns out it's just an inconvenience. It's gone away now.
Yeah, see, there we go.
Alright, so South needs to do something about wall production and brick production, because Jedi has a very, very long front he needs to cover, and he's going to need some stone paths. He's going to need that extra 30% movement speed, and he needs it sorted now.
And he needs more ammo.
He needs to scrap some ammo. He also needs iron to actually feed some of the grenade machines.
Yep.
Again, think of the resub. 16 months.
That pushes them to 23% evolution and bumps that threat up, keeps that threat bumped way up. But yeah, you're right. Team South has got to get some bricks going. By the way,
yep.
Last chance to get predictions in on JD stream.
Oh, well, we're already half hour in, aren't we?
Yeah, you are. You got about a minute left on your stream.
Oh, well, there you go. They do have some brick production. But they need to sort of get this running yesterday.
Yep.
Very much yesterday. It's completed engine, so researching electronics. So this should fly through. This should give them fast inserters. Well, the ability to get the research for fast inserters. Meanwhile, Aqua Jedi is at the other side of the base, getting caught up by some wooden boxes, whilst the walls are being knobbed.
There's our first attack from that side.
Hey, look, we found a useful wooden boxes.
Megafrot, that was some pretty good footwork you just
impressive
had.
Very, very impressive, Tansy. Jedi is outnumbered. Yeah, thoroughly outnumbered.
Oof, not looking good. I have to say, you know, from the matches that I've been a part of, this is the slowest, I believe, slowest start we've seen. I mean, they're not. It's not bad. It's just it's slower than we've seen in the past. But it might be because it's a garbage map.
What are we in? We're 25 minutes into the actual match. I don't know if it's slower. Like I'm probably noticing more problems this time around. Like North has got power problems. They don't have quite enough coal coming in. South is, well, they built 2 power plants, which I just don't understand. Yeah, I don't understand that.
So it's the air and the spare, right?
Yeah. They have a very long front. They have a very, very long front that they've marked out. That's what they want, which is perfectly fine. But they haven't geared up to start getting, you know, a decent amount of brick production up and running yesterday to protect that front. Because, you know, it's butter battles. You've only got one player on it. And you're like, no, okay, we're going to do this. I need wall now. Not 5 minutes from now. Right, Loomis is getting wall production up and running slowly right now. But it sort of needs to already be existing. We have biters in the trees. So, Newt, to answer your question, how long will I be streaming?
It'll spread them out nicely, but they clump themselves back up again since they're not actually under attack or in attack mode.
But they're going to come in, and Mega's going to. Mega's going to throw a grenade in the face, and done. 3 grenades, problem solved.
Except for the stragglers.
They can gnaw on a wall for a little bit. Oh, fine.
They're small enough they might have even been able to get through it, but it looks like they're not choosing to.
Caught up.
Remember those belts, JD? Belts that saved you?
Yes. Yes. Belts are very important. Anti-Patience is upgrading their green science build in the south. How the hell he's going to feed that into the rest of the green science belt, I have no idea. Oh, that little bit of water. It came back to haunt them.
By the way, I don't know if you noted it. I know I missed it, but Team North is above 20% evolution and are also going to be seeing medium spitters and biters.
I missed it entirely. That's why we have 2 of us. That way there's a 50% chance one of us will catch something important. we often both miss everything. But Mega has a shotgun. This is important. No, Mega, when you're on this side of the walls, you don't use the shotgun. You use the SMG. And is short on grenades, I would assume. No? Okay, just didn't feel like throwing a grenade at that moment. Alright. Jedi is still dealing with friends left, right, and center. Oh, we got a pause. Have a look, cause the pause. So, answer some questions. How's the studio going? The studio's going shit. I hate mudding. I have just finished mudding yesterday. And now I have to sand everything. And then paint. Yeah. I hate sanding.
Yeah, I'd say out of the whole process of sheetrocking, sanding has got to be the worst.
It's the lack of ventilation and the fact that I do 1 or 2 join lines and then you cannot breathe.
You make sure you're wearing make sure you're wearing your N95 masks too.
Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah, you really need to. That you don't want that. That's like concrete. You don't want it in your lungs.
Yeah. Do you know how hard those things are to find now?
They should be a lot easier nowadays.
Yeah, maybe. I think Australia has adopted the cloth mask, and N95s are hard to find. I might have one somewhere. I would have one in the garage, but that's right. I emptied the garage so I could do the plaster drywall. Yeah. Carpet is ordered for Monday. So that's my other cache. I have to get all the painting done before the carpet arrives. And I still need to pick colours for the walls, which I haven't done that yet either. It's great. There you go. There's a Factorio action shot if there ever was one. In the south, Aqua Jedi, grenade in the air, running from battle. Still on track, just.
All right, here we go.
Yeah, I'm watching the mid-air grenade.
Yep, yeah, I got that too. That is a hell of an action shot.
Oh, it got some kills in too! Excellent! Now the problem is, Aqua's that way up. Patience has come down to deal with the new biter threat.
Yep. See, this is the one. This is the one nice thing about throwing some packs early. If you can keep throwing those packs, it gets that threat higher, and it pulls one person off to pretty much focus completely on defense. And then in situations like this, you manage to pull a second person off of that defense or off the building, and working on defense instead. So instead of building, they're defending, and they end up way behind.
Instead of a 3v3, it's a 3v2. And 3v2 is way harsher than a 3v3. Because one person is just stuck doing defense. South is not researching. Boys, you need to get military.
And North has got military they're researching. That's about it.
Yeah. Well, both teams, I assume, are going to go for oil. I assume.
Got to. I mean, as we've known, if you get oil, your side is going to be doing a whole hell of a lot better. An hour-long match, easy.
Look, let the Australian tell you, fire fixes all problems. Fire fixes all problems with all bugs. Not many are fireproof.
Got a spider in your house? Just burn the house down.
Yeah. You could just burn the spider, but the house probably deserved it as well. There was probably another spider you didn't know about in the house.
That's right. I mean, because you have one spider, you got more than one spider. So,
yeah. That machine is working really hard. Really hard. You know the sad thing? It has finished 478 products, and somebody took away the belts.
Yeah, that's a mistake.
Yeah. It's one of the ones the coaches should be paying attention to. Jedi is grenades. Yep, a few grenades. Loomis has come help. Oh, we got two dancing boys. And many grenades. Oh, Jedi took out. Yeah. Jedi took out Loomis. There we go. Team kills in.
Oof.
Research landfill. Landfill.
Wait.
What?
Oh, for that one stupid spot.
It's not worth it. It's not worth the hassle. Peter put a fan in the window, sucking the dust out. Tried. The fan's on the other side of the room. There's just not enough circulation and everything to get the fan to do shit. So Jedi is straightening out his walls. He's decided that's going to be his line in the sand. That's where he's going to defend. Now I wouldn't be removing the existing wall. I'd just leave it there. Mark it for decon so you can walk through it. And leave it right there. But he also, he needs to get those stone paths in. He's got a few.
Yep.
But he needs more. Because the time it took him to run over, they were through the wall.
And with these medium biters, oof, that's trouble. That's a lot of trouble.
Medium biters and the medium spitters, because the bigger the spitter, the more the slowdown of the acid effect is. And and he defends one side, then comes back and has to go back to the other side. No, he's going to need to re-equip. More bricks. Okay, those steel smelters are doing nothing. I assume all the players. Come on. Heavy armor.
Yeah, it's still taking 3+ grenades to kill some of those medium biters.
Loomis has no armor. That's a mistake.
Well, Loomis isn't he's a builder, not a fighter.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Everybody should have heavy armor at this point on both teams. Like, North has heavy armor. All 3 players have heavy armor. Have they dumped their light armor? Yes, all 3 players have dumped their light armor. On the South, we have 1 with heavy, 1 with light, and 1 nothing. Which means... I think that's their starting armor, isn't it?
If I recall correctly, the large biters start at, is it 50%? I think it's 50%. I think we're good.
Oh my god, so many people are going to be pissed at me. 50%? Yeah, I think it's 50. Okay. Loomis, we see why armor may be important now. Maybe.
Maybe,
yeah.
And pocket crafting medium armor is pretty darn easy.
Yeah, have steel, have copper. Like,
and all those walls that they put up are completely gone.
Yeah, they need to thicken them. Who do you think's going to win? Gummy, I would normally say North. North they've thickened up their walls. They've got a path in partway along the wall now. They've automated walls en masse. In fact, they can't actually smelt the stone fast enough. Unfortunately, their stone smelter is hand-fed with coal. Is it something they're going to have to keep an eye on?
Spitters in the base.
Oh, they're just riding around the belts. It's fine. Going for a ride. Patience is in with the pickaxe. Yeah, a couple of spitters at a pickaxe. That'll do. Patience, you missed a biter. No, just going to leave that one. Oh, what's that? 300 green and 200 red. Ouch.
It only moved them about another 2% worth of evolution.
Yeah.
But it is that threat. It is increasing that threat, which is going to be real nice.
Yeah, funny enough, the threat in the north is way higher than the threat in the south.
Look at that. Look at that. They're through the wall.
Oh! The importance of radar. So they probably realized when they started munching, and there was probably a few of them munching at once. They went through the wall just about instantly. So we got Hero and Mega both dealing with this small issue, small infestation of roaches and bugs and problems.
And another attack coming right behind it too.
But south throwing. South throwing this
time. That's a good sized attack as well. Yeah, I mean evolution is about the same at this point.
Yeah, they're close. They're very, very close. And threat is also very close. All things considered. Nero's on the wrong side of the wall. Okay, cool. And with the attack in the east dealt with, there's no attack in the north.
And they chewed through that wall like it wasn't even there.
Yeah.
Good lord, did you see that?
Yeah. Yeah, it's... This is something we've learned from biter battle after biter battle. The important thing is path around the outside. You need to have a path. You need to be able to get around in a hurry. Second thing you're going to need is every single time you get an attack, bring enough walls to replace that wall and make it another line thicker. And then just keep going. Keep going forever. Eventually they'll end up 15 tiles thick and you'll buy yourself about 30 seconds. Maybe 15 seconds.
Oh, South has a big attack on the west side, left side. And they're going to be through the walls.
Well, no. Patience
they're through.
Patience thrown up. He's a target. They went along the walls. Is maybe the reason why...
Look at this right here. Look at that right there. They're splashing the water.
Yep. More importantly, biters, if you kill them, not smalls, maybe mediums, definitely bigs, will create landfill if they die beside the water.
That is so strange.
What, they create landfill? Or they splash?
Yeah. Well, both, actually.
It's a feature. It's a feature.
It's a feature from a bug.
What the hell? Oh, there's a dead belt right there. Oh, one dead belt. One dead belt with belt sitting on the ground. That's a mistake if there ever was one. Yeah, another one in there. This is causing half the green science build not to run. Ouch. Okay, North side, thickening up their walls. It's a little bit light on the right. And they're prepping for fire. They have some pipes in. Pipes are a little bit too close to the wall, but that's besides the point. They have... researching flammables right now.
I'm surprised they don't have... I mean, can they not... Yeah, they give me... I'm surprised they don't have the flamethrower turrets actually in the queue itself.
Well, that requires military. So is there anything else you might want to grab?
True.
You know, military is not done, blah, 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 blah. But they have pump jacks, so I would be... Ooh, server. I would be getting my pump jacks. I would be throwing them down. I would be running the pipes to the back of the base and putting in some tanks.
Get the tank started. Yep.
Yeah. The server has decided that Friday is definitely a day to sit back and relax and not do anything. Either that's my internet. One and two. I've watched Bite of Hell. 15 walls deep is not enough. Well, it all depends on the size of the biters. Rubble, it really depends on the size of the biters. Oh,
yep.
Oh, Loomis has dropped out a tank. That's halfway there. You just need a pump jack. It's a 2-for-1 combo. Oh, there's a pump jack too.
He's got a tank. He's got a tank. He's just got to get the pipe between the two.
There's no connection. Oh my god. Come on, ping. There we go. That's a problem. Patience, how's your dancing? Oh, your dancing is great. Legendary dancing abilities of Patience is proven that he can deal with any amount of spit on the ground. Maybe a little bit dizzy and a little bit confused after the fact, but that's perfectly fine. No, he stopped moving.
Now, you know, having that pump jack down is actually not terrible, even without the pipes, because it can store, what, 200 in itself?
Can it?
And that thing is pumping at 4.9 per second. Yeah, it can store something like 200 in itself.
It's a fluid pipe, so only 100, right? I've never tested this.
I don't remember. I can't see it from our screen here, but I believe it's 200 inventory that it holds.
I can't see it from their screen either. It doesn't say. Jedi, don't pick up the walls. Leave them. Oh, there we go. Nero's putting out power. Nero's about to hook up oil.
Why wouldn't they just extend their wall, like, that extra, little bit to get right to the lake?
In the north.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's less area if you just bring the wall straight across. It's a smaller front to bring the wall straight across.
And you don't even need the wall on the right if you do that, because there's no attack possible from the right side of that lake.
Yeah, that's sealed. Yeah. Alright, so Nero has oil. It is pumping. And South has oil. Yeah, it must store something in it. Okay, there you go. There you go, I learned something new.
Yeah, they're pathing around the lake on the right side right now. On the top.
Yep, they cannot get across. That is a land gap. It's more than a tile. Now, if North is lucky, and the biters don't choose to path directly through their pump jack, they'll be fine.
Nope. They're chewing them.
They ran into it. So because that pipe was there and they couldn't path through it, they decided to bite. Ideally, they need underground from here to here and across. If they did that, it'd let them pass through the middle, they'd probably be fine. Meanwhile, they're in the walls again. Yeah, they're just...
And they got the one pump jack. Chewed the one pump jack, and it's gone.
Yeah. Where have they... Oh, they haven't even tanked up the oil yet. But they do have...
At this point, they wouldn't even need to, because those pipes will hold a lot of oil.
Yeah, they will. They will. But they do have one hell of an engine build. They're going all fire at all times. South has the same problem with them. A lonely spitter that needs to be spoken to. There we go. He got spoken to.
Okay. We have someone here who says that according to the wiki, a pump jack has 1,000 units of internal storage space.
Holy shit!
So yeah, you can have those things pumping for quite a while.
Wow.
At 4.9 per second.
Wow, I had no idea. Well, there you go. Just playing Fisher Defender. I don't know what to look at.
And South just threw another 200 green flasks to put their evolution at 33. Whereas South's evolution is at almost 40% at this point.
Yeah, it's that 6% difference. It's going to add up. Baguette has completed Flamethrower. They have the ability to make fire. They got 2 machines making fire right now. And they'll start pumping out flamethrowers fairly quickly. On top of that, I saw one of the players grabbed a whole bunch of engines, so they're probably handcrafting as well. And they have their tanks in at the back of the base. And the pipes they outlaid at the front don't have a connection into the oil line. So, somebody's going to have to do some pipe jiggery. As soon as they got that connected, we're going to see fire in the north. And the south is has pump jacks.
Now, I guess I can understand why north is not moving their walls, because if they did, right there by the lake would be a constant attack. Like that's where all the attacks would be.
It would be, but
and it's right by your oil, so if they get through, they're going to be chomping on everything they can get. Might chump all that oil. So maybe not a bad idea to leave it where it's at.
Well, the problem is that pump jack got chewed, the pipe got chewed, they don't have one pump jack. The other one's pumping into a pipe. It's not going anywhere.
Yep.
So Mega just cleared it. Yeah, Mega's extending it across. Yep. There we go.
And again, that's where all the attacks are going to be, is right at that corner, because they're going to come in. Right now, like you see right now, they're pathing right around that lake. Yeah. They're coming right to that corner, so they have to get some pretty significant defenses up right there. Early on, a couple flamethrowers will do the trick, but later on, it's going to take a little bit more than that. It'll take a lot of flamethrowers.
Yeah, just cover the whole area in fire. Fire fixes all problems. So, like, Aquajet...
Why would he put the flamethrower turrets so far back? Is that so it's not accessible to spitters, or...?
He wanted about 4 assembly machines back. 4 assembly machines back seems to be about the right range that they can't get spat upon.
Okay, fair enough.
But yeah, Aquajedi's over here fighting biters left, right, center, right beside their oil. Same story. If he just had a flamethrower, problem solved. And Loomis has resorted to dragging gums in behind the walls. He's screwed. He knows he's screwed. He knows he's super screwed. He must not have anything. No grenades, no ammo, nothing.
But he's got furnaces.
He's got furnaces. Look, it slows them down, it breaks them up, it does something. So does running at high speed.
South is definitely, I think, having some major issues.
So the TheOldGuard just did sulfur processing.
Blue science.
But they haven't researched flammables.
Shh. We don't talk about that.
There is no way they're going for blue science. Not without getting fire up and running. Well,
although silver processing, I think, is just red and green, so they probably they could just do some research to get them going. Yeah, there's flammables now.
There is no way they're going to get blue science built without having fire first. That's the correct statement. I'm willing to bet somebody opened the tech tree and went click and didn't realize it was sulfur, not flammables. Yeah. But North has some fire. A little bit of fire, not a lot of fire.
At this point, Team North is definitely going to be able to last. Even with just this little bit of fire, you know they're going to be making more turrets. and get them set up. So they're there for the long game now.
You say that, but they have flamethrowers right there. They just haven't plugged the pipes in or put down the flamethrowers. There's definitely some base priority not working well situation here, because we need to get fire up and running. Oh, that's a throw. Ouch.
They may figure they don't need a whole lot of it.
It doesn't matter.
There's a nice attack there. Those flamethrower turrets would be really nice to have right now.
Yeah. Like, they're no longer sitting in boxes. That's the start. Nero is putting down flamethrowers. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Problem is they're putting all the flamethrowers at one side of the base. They need to really like have one or two on every front and then spread from there.
And Team South has an attack coming in.
Their wall hasn't got much thicker.
And it has no defense.
No, it has Loomis. Loomis.
No automated defense. Let me.
No, Loomis is automated. You feed him fish occasionally. ZM is dealing with stragglers and new waves, left, right, and center. Nero is plugging in flames. Oh, wow. That's a lot of fire.
Like a boss.
That's a lot of fire. Mystic! How you doing? 17 months. How you doing this morning? You're up early. 8 a.m. Not too early. Early-ish.
Yeah, he's gonna have to move that line a little bit further. Line of defense a little further north. Yeah, there he's got it.
Oh, Everlord's yelling. Everlord's paying attention. Yeah, your belts are broken. Fix it. Fix it, boys. Come on, boys. Zed is throwing grenades left, right, and center. And Nero is... He's putting down a fight. He forgot to hook up the pipes. Pipes, boy.
Oh, we're getting close to that 50% mark for Team South. And you have to have flamethrowers up before they hit 50%. You can't survive big biters without flamethrower.
Big biters are fine. No. Mega. Now these pipes. Yeah, more pipes. More pipes. It's continuous pipes. Yep. Get the pipes running. Okay. Pipes are done. We have fire at the front now. Okay. Now these pipes and these pipes should probably talk to one another. Possibly.
I think he's going to move those.
Yeah, they're too
Unless they move the wall.
They're too far forward. He's going to move them back, I assume. Barbecue biters. Barbecue biters are the
at least most of it. They'll probably have to move part of that wall north.
Any patience is still dealing with... Oh my god. That's... Zedem is just throwing packs.
That's good. He's trying to get him to that 50% where the big biters start spawning.
Might not have to get to 50%.
And if you get them there before they get their flamethrowers...
Well, that's what I'm wondering.
Yeah.
Like, there's an oil line right the way across their base, up to left-hand side. Aqua Jedi's now running the oil from the left-hand side of the base back to the right, maybe, going for a full oil loop, but I don't see flamethrowers.
I think what he did is getting the fire set up ready to go, or the pipe set up ready, so they're already ready. You just got to plug in the flamethrowers, and there'll be some minor adjustments, but there's oil there. You just got to get the flamethrower turrets.
Yeah, but I don't see an engine build. The closest I see is these two assemblers, which don't have a recipe. So they're probably building nothing. On the assumption that they don't have a recipe. Meanwhile, oil...
They got recipes now.
Has a little bit of fire. Like, engines? No,
it's gears and pipes.
Gears and pipes. Okay. Gears, pipes, and steel. Alright, so they're going to have both output. They'll go on a one line. They'll go on a line, but the steel go on a line beside that. No, you can't have all three on the same belt. Especially on the same side of the belt. But that's okay. Patience, you know what you're doing. Maybe. Engines.
Ooh, there's an attack on the right side for Team North, but the flamethrower turrets easily handled
They
that.
probably need a radar on that side. Nope! What does that button do? I will tell you what that button does.
Bye, Noop.
Thank you, Noop, for redeeming the Devil's Special Reward as a special command, special redemption we have available every single stream.
Yeah,
to
Team North is going to...
prove
Oh, there it is. Oh, no.
doesn't matter.
Nope, those green and red...
Somebody
green
will
and
always
red
just use that redemption
science throws
just to find
are
out what
getting
it
to the point
does,
where they're
'cause people are
almost
curious.
worthless.
We'll see you back in 666 seconds. Thank you very much for redeeming the Devil's Special Reward. Radars are overrated. No, radars are really helpful, especially in biter battles. Really helpful. Like, South can't see this corner of their base. It could be important. It might not be important. Considering there's friends
why would
there,
it be important?
It's probably
important.
Same with North. North, like, keeps getting attacks up here. If they can see it, it also means their coach can see it. It's sort of important. And this is why we do not put flamethrowers right at the front of the wall. They get spat on. Yeah, slightly important. Oh, we put the tanks on that side. Oh, good spot for the tanks.
There's tanks on both sides, so if the one side gets blown up, maybe it'll push it to the other side?
Yeah, no. Tanks auto-balance, same as all the pipes do. So, you know, rather than having... They probably had 9k in one tank, and then we put down the other tanks, the liquids auto-balance, so you end up with, you know, 3k in all the tanks. But they keep having a few problems on the left-hand side of the base. Just a few.
Yep, the Loomis and Aqua Jedi are both down. Andy Patience is dealing with his own attack. This...
No, there's fire. Run them through the fire. Run them through the fire. Yep. Yep. Maybe not you through the fire, just the biters, but you know.
Oof. Oh, that's not good. And there goes the flamethrower. This might be it.
The silo has guns. The guns don't have ammo. Aquapatience is going in for the, like, if I'm dead, I'm going to take every pack I've got, I'm going to throw it first, just in case it makes a difference.
Yep.
They're going to be spawn camped.
Yep, spawn camp. This is it.
And mega retaliates with, you know, oh, I'll take you 300 packs and I'll see you 500. Yeah, I didn't think it was going to get to 50%.
I mean, there was a chance it would.
A chance, yes. Oh, Loomis is back. He's got grenades. He's running. He's running with grenades. It's fine. You're allowed to run with grenades. You cannot run with scissors, children.
Yeah, not with scissors. Yes.
Yeah,
That
grenades
was my thought exactly.
Yeah. Okay. He was killed by himself, but that's okay. Patience was taken out by a biter.
Well, they got the one attack, but they got another one coming in.
Well,
that is all spitters. That is all... Look at all the spitters.
Spitters are fine. As long as you can dance well
God.
and you can get 2 grenades into the pack, it's a solved problem. And we've seen the boys can dance well. Loomis, maybe not so much. He's a much, like... He believes in the 2-step method. You take 2 steps and then turn around and go the other way. The other boys, 1 step. Back and forth. Yep, grenade. And we use Loomis as a decoy. Go for a Jedi. Excellent. Next.
Nice work.
Stragglers are a little bit harder to deal with. It's nice when they bunch up. Alright, can they recover is the important question. So, they have...
we saw they have fire.
1 flamethrower.
They had fire, I guess, would be the key word here.
They have 1 flamethrower. What?
It's gonna walk right in.
No, maybe it'll go around the outside. Maybe it'll teleport across the lake. And play with north side.
Not bad, and patience. That's pretty good. Pretty
Yeah,
good.
turn down some walls, slow them down, box them in, throw off all the grenades.
Nice work. I give you some props for that one. That was pretty good.
It was well done. The hit points didn't quite last though. Time warps aren't allowed. Oh, really? Who wrote that shit in the rules? Oh, hang on. It's not a time warp. It's a space warp. It's a space continuum warp. So, in the meantime, South has had a few problems. Yeah, yeah.
Noop says hello.
He does. How you doing, Noop? So, South has had a few problems in the north. They've thickened up the walls. They've gotten a lot more fire. They're adding more walls.
That's the way to do it.
Don't have fire down the left-hand side of the base. They haven't got there yet. And South has biters beside the silo. They keep running away from the silos. Silos are scary. This is my takeaway. This is today's important biter battles lesson. Silos are scary. Silos can also be hurt by friendly fire. So if you throw a grenade at the silo, it will damage the silo. You can't kill the silo, but you can damage it. Alright.
They are now on the silo. Well, some of them are on the silo. Others are chewing everything else.
Yeah, look, everything else is important, but the spitters on the silo are the ones that really hurt, because we're down to 4k. 3.5. That's 3. Jedi's doing his best. He's slowing him down. He needs to get rid of these spitters right here. Like, play your pickaxe. Whack him with a pickaxe. Spitters are bad. No, that's GG. That's 1,500 hit points. That's 1,000 hit points. That's 500 hit points. That's 100. That would be a fish explosion. So, we have Aqua Jedi with 40,000 things built.
Those are all walls.
Yeah, I know. Compared to Mega's
Mostly.
just 25,000. Actually, I think that's kills.
GG.
On.
Oh yeah. Score. Yeah, the score. Yes. Yep.
Mega with 80,000 damage to walls.
Ooh, Aqua Jedi did 124,000 damage to walls.
Yeah. Oh, I just thought of the stat that they need to add. Who got the most team kills? That's an important stat to have.
That'd be funny.
It was super important stat to have. Okay. So both teams did well. They did really well. It was close a few times, but yeah, North just creeped forward. Just slowly did better and better. I definitely saw Everlord, the team captain, definitely yelling at North side. Keep them on their toes. But yeah, 1 hour match.
Yep. By the way, JD, there's somebody in my channel that says JD plays 5 says hello.
Oh, does he? Okay. Team kills, nah, grenade kills and deaths. Just team kills, because they do occasionally take out other players on the team with grenades.
That's pretty rare, though. That is very rare to happen. It happens like you get like 1 or 2 per match, so
it's
probably
funny.
not necessary.
It's still funny. It's like
it would be funny to see.
The Insidious. Like Jedi did 124,000 damage to walls. Yeah, it's still funny. Oh no! Mega was in the process of finally getting oil over the left-hand side of their wall. So they weren't fully covered with flame, but God, did they put down a few flamethrowers.
A few. And they had a nice production setup, so
yeah, they still had spares. They had a number of spares. So both myself and Doof questioned why build so tight to the patch. And Fire Razor is right. Hitcher, PvP Factorio, what absurd yet amazing thing did I discover? There's a whole bunch of them on my YouTube channel. We get to shoutcast them. And in fact, actually, there's a follow-up Biter Bells match in... It's Friday. I think next one's Monday. I think. I'm not sure. But yeah, both me and Doof called it. Building so close to the patch leaves them not a lot of room to move. And I would have definitely built below oil. Because we could say both teams definitely took that extra area very, very quickly. And walled it in.